Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony. This is day 271 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. We're back again, reading more of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. You know the book. It's right here, in case you were curious, in case you forgot. This is my very used copy of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary in interesting condition. Well loved, as I always say. It's good to be here. This weekend's been a little busy, but I'm glad I have some time to read. I am drinking. This is an ouzo. Ouzo is a sparkling tea. I got this at work actually. On the weekends, we occasionally have folks who come in and give out samples of some of our drinks, or some of the drinks that we sell. And someone sponsored by Ouzo was there, and I got to try some of this, and it's quite good. This is hibiscus, ginger, and currant. So there's gonna be a little spice to it. I think with the ginger, that's quite prominent. The hibiscus I see is more of a mid note. It's not as prominent. You get some of that herbal feel to it, but it leans more toward the spice. I would say there's like a bit of a spice to it. I'm not a big ginger beer guy personally. Yeah, I'm not a big ginger beer guy. I think like it burns too much sometimes. Well, that's quite good. That's quite good. And I'm doing okay. I've been like a little stressed here and there. But I'm happy to be back here with you guys. We're making great progress in our readings. We are almost there. We are gonna get there soon. I believe it. I feel it. All right. I hope you all are doing well as well. I saw we just hit 447 subscribers. That's really cool. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we can all enjoy as we see the final days of the project and we watch the whole thing all together. Actually, that's the next project. My next durational project is me just reading, or not reading, me just watching all my videos forward backwards in one sitting. It's going to take 11 days. I'm renting out a movie theater. It's going to be pretty sick. Yeah, man. I can't even imagine watching the first one. The first one I'm sure is awful. I think luckily found like a rhythm in my reading. Maybe not so much in my upload schedule, if you catch my drift. The joke being that I'm very behind. But we know that this is December, and I have 95 more episodes, so we'll figure that out. But let's read. That sounds good. Let's read. So our first word is going to be the word raccoon. The word raccoon. A noun. A gray North American, chiefly tree-dwelling mammal with a black mask, a bushy ringed tail, and nocturnal habits. Also, its pelt. Race 1, noun. 1, a strong current of running water. Also, its channel. 2, an onward course as of time or life. 3, a contest of speed. 4, a contest for a desired end as election to office. Race 2, verb. 1, to run in a race. 2, to run swiftly, rush. 3, to engage in a race with. 4, to drive or ride at high speed. Racer, noun. Race 3, noun. 1, dated. A group of people sharing a common cultural, geographical, linguistic, religious origin or background. 2, a group of individuals within a biological species able to breed together. 3, any one of the groups that humans are often divided into based on physical traits regarded as common among people of shared ancestry. Also, categorization into such groups. 4, a group of living things considered as a category, the human race. Racial, adjective. Racially, adverb. Race course, noun. A course for racing. Race horse, noun. A horse bred or kept for racing. Raceme, noun. A flower cluster with flowers borne along a stem and blooming from the base toward the tip. Racemose, adjective. Racetrack, noun, a usually oval course on which races are run. Raceway, noun, 1. A channel for a current of water. 2. Race course. Racialism, noun, a belief that race determines human traits and capacities. Also, racism. Racialist, noun, racialistic, adjective. Racialize, verb, to give a racial character to. Racialization, noun. Racing form, noun, a paper giving data about racehorses for use by bettors. Racism, noun, 1. A belief that race is a fundamental determinant of human traits and capacities, and that racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race. Also, racial discrimination or prejudice. 2a. The systematic oppression of a racial group to the advantage of another, specifically white supremacy. B. A political or social system founded on racism and designed to execute its principles. Racist, noun. I think racist could be an adjective too. No, beside the point. Rack, 1, noun. 1. An instrument of torture on which a body is stretched. 2. A framework on or in which something may be placed, as for display or storage. 3. A bar with teeth on one side to mesh with a pinion or worm gear. Rack, 2, verb. 1. To torture on or as if on a rack. 2. To stretch or strain by force. 3. Torment. 4. To place on or in a rack. Racket, 1, noun. A light bat made of netting stretched in an oval, open frame, having a handle used for striking a ball or shuttlecock. Racket, 2, noun. 1. Confused noise, din. 2. A fraudulent or dishonest scheme or activity, a criminal racket. Racket, 3, verb, to make a racket. Racketeer, noun. A person who obtains money by an illegal enterprise, usually involving intimidation. Racketeering, noun. Rack up, verb, achieve, gain, racked up their 10th victory. Raconteur, noun, 1. Good at telling anecdotes. Racquetball, noun, a game similar to handball played on a four-walled court with a short-handled racket. Racy, adjective, 1. Full of zest, 2. Pungent, spicy, 3. Risque, suggestive, racy jokes. Racily, adverb, raciness, noun. Rad, abbreviation, 1. Radical, 2. Radio, 3. Radius. Radar, noun, device that emits radio waves for detecting and locating an object by the reflection of the radio waves and that may be used the reflection of the radio waves, and that may use this reflection to determine the object's direction and speed. Nailed it. Radar gun, noun, a handheld device that uses radar to measure the speed of a moving object. Radar scope, noun, a visual display for a radar receiver. Radial, 1, adjective, arranged or having parts arranged like rays around a common center. Radially, adverb. Radial, 2, noun, a pneumatic tire with cords laid perpendicular to the center line. Radial engine, noun, an internal combustion engine with cylinders arranged radially like the spokes of a wheel. Radian, noun, a unit of measure for angles that is equal to approximately 57.3 degrees. Radiant, adjective, 1. Shining, glowing, 2. Beaming with happiness, a gradient smile, 3. Transmitted by radiation. Synonyms: brilliant, bright, luminous, lustrous. Radiance, noun, radiantly, adverb. Radiant energy, noun, energy traveling as electromagnetic waves. Radiate, verb, 1. To send out rays, shine, glow. 2. To issue in or as if in rays, light radiates. 3. To spread around as from a center. Radiation, noun, 1. The action or process of radiating. 2. The process of emitting radiant energy in the form of waves or particles. Also something as an X-ray beam that is radiated. Radiation sickness, noun, sickness that results from exposure to radiation and is commonly marked by fatigue, nausea, vomiting, loss of teeth and hair, and in more severe cases by damage to blood-forming tissue. Radiation therapy, noun, radiotherapy. Radiator, noun. Any of various devices is a set of pipes or tubes for transferring heat from a fluid within to an area or object outside. Radical, adjective. One fundamental, extreme, thoroughgoing. 2. Of or relating to radicals in politics. Radicalism, noun. Radically, adverb. Radical 2, noun. 1. A person who favors rapid and sweeping changes in laws and methods of government. 2. Free radical. Also a group of atoms considered as a unit in certain reactions or as a subunit of a larger molecule. 3. A mathematical expression indicating a root by means of a radical sign. Also, radical sign. Radicalize, British variation of radicalize. This is ending in an ISE as opposed to an IZE. Radicalize, verb, to make radical, especially in politics. Radicalization, noun. Radical sign, noun. The sign, this is what it looks like. It's a do. Noun, the sign placed before a mathematical expression to indicate that its root is to be taken. Radicchio, noun, a chicory with reddish variegated leaves. Radii, plural of radius. Radio 1, noun, 1. The wireless transmission and reception of signals using electromagnetic waves. 2. A radio receiving set. 3. The radio broadcasting industry. Radio, adjective. Radio 2, verb, to communicate or send a message to by radio. Radioactivity, noun, a property that some elements or isotopes have of spontaneously emitting energetic. I'm talking too fast. I'll slow down. Or isotopes have of spontaneously emitting energetic particles by the disintegration of their atomic nuclei. Radioactive, adjective. Radioastronomy, noun. Astronomy dealing with radio waves received from outside the Earth's atmosphere. Radiocarbon, noun. Carbon-14. Radio frequency, noun. An electromagnetic wave frequency intermediate between audio frequencies and infrared frequencies, used especially for communication and radar signals. Radiogram, noun. A message transmitted by radio. Radiograph, noun. A photograph made by some form of radiation other than light, especially an X-ray photograph. Radiograph, verb. Radiographer, noun. Radiographic, adjective. Radiographically, adverb. Radiography, noun. Radioisotope, noun. A radioactive isotope. Radiology, noun. The use of radiant energy as X-rays and radium radiations in medicine. Radiologist, noun. Radioman, noun. A radio operator or technician. Radiometer, noun. An instrument for measuring the intensity of radiant energy. Radiometric, adjective. Radiometry, noun. Radiophone, noun. Radiotelephone. Radiosonde, noun. A small radio transmitter carried aloft as by balloon and used to transmit meteorological data. Radiotelephone, noun. A telephone that uses radio waves wholly or partly instead of connecting wires. Radiotelephony, noun. Radiotelescope, noun. A radio receiver antenna combination used for observation in radio astronomy. Radiotherapy, noun. The treatment of disease by means of radiation as X-rays. Radiotherapist, noun. Radish, noun. A pungent fleshy root usually eaten raw. Also a plant related to the mustards that produces this root. Radium, noun. A very radioactive metallic chemical element that is used in the treatment of cancer. Radius, noun. 1. A straight line extending from the center of a circle or a sphere to the circumference or surface. Also the length of a radius. 2. The bone on the thumb side of the human forearm. 3. A circular area defined by the length of its radius. Synonyms: range, reach, scope, compass. RADM, abbreviation Rear Admiral. Radon, noun, a heavy radioactive gaseous chemical element. RAF, abbreviation Royal Air Force. Raffia, noun, fiber used especially for making baskets and hats as obtained from the stalks of the leaves of a tropical African plant, Raffia palm. Raffish, adjective, jaunty or sporty, especially in a flashy or vulgar manner. Raffishly, adverb, raffishness, noun. Raffle 1, verb, disposed of by a raffle. Raffle 2, noun, a lottery in which the prize is won by one of a number of persons buying chances. Oh wait, sorry, there's something else I have to, yeah, okay, that's coming up soon. We'll get that later. Raft 1, noun, one, a number of logs or timbers fastened together to form a float. 2, a flat structure for support or transportation of water on water. Also an inflatable watercraft with a flat bottom. Raft 2, verb, 1, to travel or transport by raft. 2, to make into a raft. Raft 3, noun, a large amount or number. Rafter, noun, any of the parallel beams that support a roof. Rag 1, noun, 1, a waste piece of cloth. 2, a sleazy newspaper. Rag 2, noun, composition in ragtime. Raga, noun, raga, noun, 1, a traditional melodic pattern or mode in Indian music. 2, an improvisation based on a raga. Ragamuffin, noun, a ragged, dirty person, especially a poorly clothed, often dirty child. Rage 1, noun, 1, violent and uncontrolled anger. 2, vogue, fashion. Rage 2, verb, 1, to be furiously angry, rave. 2, to continue out of control, the fire raged. Ragged, adjective, 1, torn, tattered, a ragged dress. Also wearing tattered clothes. 2, done in an uneven way. Raggedly, adverb, raggedness, noun. Raglan, noun, an overcoat with sleeves, raglan sleeves, sewn in with seams slanting from neck to underarm. Ooh, gonna press that real quick. Nice. Ragu, noun, a highly seasoned meat stew with vegetables. Rag picker, noun, 1 who collects rags and refuse for a living. Ragtime, noun, music in which there is more or less continuous syncopation in the melody. Ragtop, noun, convertible. Ragweed, noun, any of several chiefly North American weedy composite herbs with allergenic pollen. Raid 1, noun, a sudden, usually surprise attack or invasion. Foray. Raid 2, verb, to make a raid on. Raider, noun. Rail 1, noun, 1, a bar extending from one support to another as a guard or barrier. 2, a bar of steel forming a track for wheeled vehicles. 3, railroad. Rail 2, verb, to provide with a railing. Rail 3, noun, any of numerous small wading birds often hunted as game. Rail 4, verb, to criticize angrily, scold, revile. Railer, noun. Railing, noun, a barrier of rails. Raillery, noun, good-natured ridicule, banter. Railroad 1, noun, a permanent road with cars fixed to ties providing a track for cars. Also such a road and its assets constituting a property. Railroad 2, verb, 1, to put through as a law too hastily. 2, to convict hastily or with insufficient or improper evidence. 3, to send by rail. 4, to work on a railroad. Railroader, noun, railroading, noun. Railway, noun, railroad. Raiment, noun, clothing. Rain 1, noun, 1, water falling in drops from the clouds. 2, a shower of objects, a rain of bullets. Rainy, adjective. Rain 2, verb, 1, to send down rain. 2, to fall as or like rain. 3, to pour down. Rainbow 1, noun, an arc or circle of colors formed by the refraction and reflection of the sun's rays in rain, spray, or mist. Rainbow 2, adjective, one having many colors. Two of relating to or made up of people of different races or cultural backgrounds. Rainbow trout, noun, a large, stout-bodied fish of western North America closely related to the salmon of the Pacific, and usually having red or pink stripes with black dots along its side. Rain check, noun, one, a ticket stub good for a layered performance when the scheduled one is rained out. Two, an assurance of a deferred extension or of an offer. Raincoat, noun, a waterproof or water-repellent coat. Rain date, noun, an alternative date for an event postponed due to rain. Raindrop, noun, a drop of rain. Rainfall, noun, one, amount of precipitation measured by depth. Two, a fall of rain. Rainforest, noun, a tropical woodland having an annual rainfall of at least 100 inches, 254 centimeters, and marked by lofty, broad-leaved evergreen trees forming a continuous canopy. Rainmaking, noun, the action or process of producing or attempting to produce rainfall by artificial means. Rainmaker, noun. Rain out, verb, to interrupt or prevent by rain. Rainstorm, noun, a storm of or with rain. Rainwater, noun, water fallen as rain. Raise one, verb, one to cause or help to rise. Lift, raise a window. Two, awaken, arouse, enough to raise the dead. Three, build, erect, raise a monument. Four, promote, was raised to captain. Five, end, raise a siege. Six, collect, raise money. Seven, breed, grow, raise cattle, raise corn. Also bring up, raise a family. 8, provoke, raise a laugh. 9, to bring to notice, raise an objection. 10, increase, raise prices. Also to bet more than. 11, to make light and spongy, raise dough. 12, to multiply a quantity by itself, a specified number of times, raise 2 to the third power. 13, to cause to form, raise a blister. Synonyms, lift, hoist, boost, elevate. Raiser, noun, raise the bar to set a higher standard. Raise 2, noun, an increase in amount as of a bid or bet. Also an increase in pay. Raisin, noun, a grape dried for food. Raison d'etre, noun, reason or justification for existence. Raja, noun, an Indian or Malay prince or chief. Rake 1, noun, a long-handled garden tool having a crossbar with prongs. Rake 2, verb, one to gather, loosen, or smooth with or as if with a rake. 2, to sweep the length of as a trench or ship with gunfire. Rake 3, noun, inclination from either inclination from either perpendicular or horizontal. Slant. Rake 4, noun, a dissolute person, libertine. Rake off, noun, percentage or cut taken. Rakish 1, adjective, dissolute. Rakishly, adverb, rakishness, noun. Rakish 2, adjective, one having a trim appearance indicative of speed, a rakish sloop. 2, jaunty, sporty, rakish clothes. Rakishly, adverb, rakishness, noun. Rally 1, verb, one to bring together for a common purpose, also to bring back to order, a leader rallying his forces. 2, to arouse to activity or from depression or weakness. 3, to make a comeback. Synonyms, stir, rouse, awaken, waken, kindle. Rally 2, that was crazy. That was too much. That was too much of a voice crack. Rally 2, noun, 1, an act of rallying. 2, a mass meeting to arouse enthusiasm. 3, a competitive automobile event run over public roads. Rally 3, verb, banter. Rallying cry, noun, war cry 2. And folks, we're gonna end on the word rallying cry. Or rallying cry. Do you want to end on that one? Yeah, I do. I think that's a fun one. And folks, we read a lot of words. The R's, they are not that long. We have about like 41 pages, which after the P's, that's going to be easy. The S's are going to be a lot. I know they're going to be a lot. I'm sorry about that. But we're going to get through. I believe in us. Folks, I got the apartment to myself tonight, so you guys know what that means. That means we're going to record way more dictionary videos. A lot, actually. It's going to be a lot, I think. And I'll be drinking my Ouzo. This is sponsored by Ouzo. Ouzo, good tea. Good sparkling tea. Nice. Born in Brooklyn. Pretty cool. Folks, something else that's cool, something else that is cool, and also living in Brooklyn at the moment, is me. My name is Ethan. Ethan spelled E-Y-T-H-E-N. Really cool. E-Y-T-H-E-N. Very exciting. And our next word, before I forget, would be the word ram. The word ram. What does that mean? Who knows? Is it the verb? Is it the noun? Which came first? I'm going to say the noun. But, what does that mean? Until next time, have a good day.